and then Nintendo just minding its business.
Nintendo in their own land. They don't.
Nintendo,
but that's why they're succeeding, though. That's why they succeed.
Yeah,
you can hate them all you want, but they've been able for the past 25, 30 years to use the same characters and just recycle the story, and just people are going to buy it. You're going to buy it. It is, and
they're all like, most of them are linearly connected timeline wise, like all the Zeldaverse around all the Zeldas.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, no, it's all a linear story.
Like, excuse me? What you mean they're reincarnated?
Bro.
Like, it's crazy, bro.
And then they get their own, like, basically their own, like, cinematic universe. Like, we don't know if it's true or not because nothing was said already, but people are saying that they're making their own, like, Smash Bros kind of universe right now in the cinematic. That's what they're saying. That's what people are saying.
So, I mean, and the speculation, right, because it's like, I don't know how they're going to do it because Sonic is mid live action. It's because he's not real, but the other people that are in it are. Mario is purely CGI, and then Legend of Zelda, from what we understand, is coming out in 2027, 2028, whatever. I'm not speculating when they'll move the timeline or not, but when we understand next year. But I don't hear a lot of rumblings about it, so I wouldn't be surprised if they pushed it back for release or if they're where they are in production. But that is going to be like live action, generally, right? So it's like putting all those people in a game in a movie would kind of be like, how? Like,
yeah, understandable. It would have to go CGI. It would just, I mean, like maybe the Link character is gonna have a voice actor, but he's never mind. He don't talk, so never mind. That don't make no sense. But right, right. I mean, it would have to go CGI like they did with the movies. I think to work out personally.
But if the movies, so you can't do a Marvel, right? You can't have all these movies and then come together in one because these movies like Mario's purely CGI. Sonic could because he's CGI. So if he runs into another dimension, he could run into the Mario dimension and be fine or whatever because he's not real.
Sonic's in Smash Bros.
Sonic is in Smash Bros.
He was
Sega is
he first entered in Brawl.
Yeah. Sonic is in Smash.
I thought he was just doing the Mario and the Sonic Olympic crap. I didn't know he was actually in the Smash Bros games. I didn't know that.
He got to start in Brawl, and then it was supposed to be. Well, I still get mad at Nintendo Power for this. Not Nintendo Power, but I still get mad at y'all for this. I think it was April Fool's Day. I think in 03. I think it was 03. They said, "Oh, you can unlock Tails and Sonic in Melee." Everyone tried.
Yeah, I think I remember that.
Couldn't happen.
I think I remember that.
See, I'm not a fighting game guy, so I don't. That's why I'm like, I don't.
Ooh, see, something you just said because we asked that even in our Discord. We're still growing it, y'all. Promise we might open up depending on what's going on. But in our Discord chat, a friend of ours asked if Smash Brothers was. Wavey, who asked that question? I forget, but asked whether Smash Brothers was a fighting. You did. You asked. You did whether or not it was a fighting game or a party game, and I don't think we ever resolved that because like one Corner Fox said it was a fighting game. Noob said it's a fighting game when you like want it to be more or less, and I agree with Noob. Like it's a party game until somebody starts taking it seriously, and then we start doing things like see me on final stage with 5 stars,
with no items and all that. Yeah, that
you know what I'm saying? Like, so you can make it that way, but it's supposed to just be like a fun joint, right? Like Tekken, you can't see Tekken as a casual game. Somebody's getting hands.
Absolutely.
Street Fighter, somebody's getting hands.
Usually me. As soon as I get on there by the computer.
But Smash Brothers, you could do a lot of things in Smash Brothers. You got the levels, you got the challenges where you can hit the targets. I like doing that on the Melee when you could go through the stage and hit the different targets, or race from beginning to end depending on the character. It was always like never, because when you pick Bowser and everybody has their dash, and Bowser's dash is like he like hunkers down and like he moves along like he's a truck or something, but he's slow as cheese, right? Oh, really? But it's like, all right, whatever. Y'all tried to make different.
Yeah, that Bowser's super slow. Yeah, he's super slow.
they tried it, like but that's what I liked about Melee. It had a few things on. It had its own storylines, had different modes, and then of course fighting people. right? But in the FGC, no, Wavey and Corner follow that heavy, and not so much me. Like we'll follow Evo, like we tweet out, like Wavey covers Evo and posts like that for us for our social media. But when we're talking about like Smash Brothers presence at Evo, or like in the FGC in general, like it's there because it can be, but is it there because it's not what it's supposed to be? Like,
I mean, now it's out. It hasn't been Evo in a couple of years, I think. Ever since Sony bought them. Sony bought Evo? Yeah.
Okay. Oh, well, that's why either Nintendo said nope or Sony said nope. Either way, someone said, look, like, we can't do it no more. Sorry. You know? Which is a whole conversation about Bluepoint, which we've talked about a lot, and the whole Sony thing from software. There's a lot of deals of people that just don't want to get off of their soapbox of kind of being like, but I understand. Let me not say I don't understand businesses that go, we can't cross because we haven't had the right conversations and the right deals, headspace, whatever reason that you don't see X character over here, X character over here, and that kind of thing.